Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. This is episode 3 of Doomsday prepping for the next update. Hi Sandhiran. I am on normal mode, my main normal mode save, and I'm going to be working on finally getting the last of the alien words that I don't have. I'm very close to having them all, I think. Oh, I shouldn't have sold that Mordite. I could have used it to get words from Viking. Darn it. Oh well. What? I never finished my survivalist on normal mode? I thought I did. Oh man, I need to do that too. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff I need to do still. I think I'm going to finish getting the words, and then I'm going to work on doing the missions, max those out. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do on my normal save. That's all done. Yeah, all the NPC guilds are done. But I've got missions for the different races to do, and I need to finish this survival thingy. But first I want to finish getting all the words. Yeah, I think that's my guess as to what it's going to be like, Sandhiran. Yeah, I think we're gonna, when we start a set, well, what I'm thinking is that multiplayer is gonna be the 5th mode. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe. I'm not sure. I think that's how it's gonna be. And yeah, when you start a new game, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's gonna be, if you choose online or offline for a new save, or if multiplayer will just be the 5th mode. And that's the only one where you can see other players' character models and stuff. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see how they decided to do it. I think it would be better if they just made multiplayer a separate mode. So, yeah, I mean, if there is like a certain level of PvP, it would make it fair to... because then you wouldn't have people with all the tech and stuff in with new players and all that. Hi, Caleb. What do you mean by that, Caleb? I don't think it's going to be an in-game option, Caleb. I don't think that's a good idea. Because if somebody's attacking you, you could just turn it off and they disappear. That wouldn't be fair. Okay, gonna work on getting the last of the alien words. I believe I finished Korvax. Korvax is maxed. But for some reason, Viking and Gek have more words than Korvax. It's weird. Hi, Donald. I think I'm super close to the end of the words. Because I think, let's see. Ooh. Yeah, I think there's a max of like 1,600 words or so. So I think I'm super close to being done. No, I think because Sean said that they've tested multiplayer for 6 months, and the reason they tested it for 6 months was for balancing. So I think that they basically made multiplayer a different mode, and it's going to be a lot more challenging to make up for the fact that you can have help from other players. So you're not going to be able to choose normal multiplayer or survival multiplayer or permadeath multiplayer. Multiplayer will be a separate mode where it's a lot more challenging, and so you'll need help from other players in order to play. That's what I'm thinking. That's why they needed to balance multiplayer. Yeah, the race was yesterday. You can rewatch the live stream I did of it PM. You can watch my series. It's a playlist called How to Make Billions. Seconds out, I will have you banned if you say rude things. It's not on PS4? Oh, is Ori and the Blind Forest an Xbox thing? I thought it was on PS4. Hey, Infinite Death. I see. It's kind of weird that it can be Steam, but it's still considered an Xbox exclusive. I guess they mean exclusive to that console. Like No Man's Sky, people seem to think that, well, they say that No Man's Sky was a PS4 exclusive, even though it was on Steam. I guess that's just the way people categorize it, but it's not going to be exclusive anymore. Yep. 22 days now. countdown has begun. Yeah. There is a lot more games launching in what people consider to be unfinished state. I think it's just because games are so much harder to make now. So in order to turn them out faster, they have to release them unfinished and finish them later. Otherwise, they'd be working on it so long, they'd be losing money. Got to make those deadlines. I don't think so. I think they'll have safeguards that will prevent people from destroying your base if you don't want it destroyed. We'll be able to build together, but I think how it will work is someone has to join your game in order to work on your base. So unless somebody is currently in your squad, or whatever it's going to be called, they won't be able to edit your base at all. So as long as you don't stupidly invite somebody to your group that's going to troll you and delete your base, you'll be fine. People aren't going to come along while you are offline and destroy your base. That's not going to be allowed. Just like they can't edit your base currently. Nope, I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be allowed. Won't be possible to edit someone's base when they're not there. Yep. Hmm. Really? Why wouldn't they put it on Steam? It's cheaper to put it on Steam than it is on Xbox, I believe. Costs a lot more to make a game on a console. From what I've heard. It's just more revenue if they put it on Steam. Uh-oh, I'll be right back. Hello? Hi. My dad just called. He's going to come visit me. I'm really happy about that. I haven't seen my dad very much in a long time. So I'll have to end this stream in about an hour. But we got an hour at least. Hi, Peter. I don't know. Well, because, spoiler alert, the No Man's Sky universe is supposedly ending. We're not sure if it's going to end and then be reborn in the next update, or if it's still going to be in the process of ending in the age of the next update. So I may be prepping for the end of the universe, or I may be prepping for the end of the universe to continue heading this way. I don't know. And besides, I'll still be playing these modes, even if multiplayer is a separate mode, so there will be new worlds for me to explore with all this tech and stuff that I have. Yep. It'll be a reset of the universe regardless. I don't know. That's just what the lore of the game is right now. I am. No, it's not going to end the game. And it may never come. It may just be some kind of existential thought experiment where the Atlas is a mostly immortal computer that is endlessly trying to simulate the day that it will die, even though that day is still thousands or millions of years away. Yeah, I hope water is improved. They could definitely improve water. Textures and maybe even add wave animation. Yep, there probably will be better paradise planets. Oh darn, out of carbon. Yeah, lightning strikes would be cool. I've thought of that for a while. It'd be neat if we had like a, a lightning planet biome where there's always a lot of electrical charge everywhere. You got to watch out for it. That would be neat. Oh no, is it? Is this the one I just came from? Hopefully not. You can't land on a gas giant. But yeah, I guess you could fly through a gas giant storm. I definitely hope there's new biomes. Hi, Ray K. Hi, Rick. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. It's just what I'm calling this series. It's better than just prepping for the No Man's Sky next update, which is what some people are putting as their live stream series. The confirmed features are real multiplayer, ringed planets, some new type of big ship, and an overhaul to the sound design. Hey, Jacob. July 24th is when the next update launches. Oh man, it was a monolith I've already been to. Go to a ruin. Hello. I don't know. I don't know how to time how long I'm in the air. Just stopping to save real quick. I don't know. I don't know how to guess. You can time it if you want. It's less than a minute, that's for sure. It would all depend on how high of a mountain you got up to, and you could jump off and fall all the way down to the ground. Yep, lots of people want ship customization. We don't even know how we're going to upgrade our, or customize our exosuit. You mean like upgrading slots? Inventory slots? The way we do now? That would be cool. We could just add slots to our multi-tool and ship and stuff. But then there wouldn't be as much reason to search for good ones. Here's one of my longer ones. Wardrobe stations. Ooh, nice. Over 10 seconds. Yeah, we'll probably... Yeah, it might be something like a wardrobe station. There's a thing in our guide for... Where is it? Is it in here? No, it's in crafted products. There. This thingy. This hologram with a body figure. It might be a hologram device we build that lets us customize our appearance, I'm guessing. Deorbit them? Like make them fall onto a planet? That would be interesting. Just having meteors hit planets at all would be cool. Like if they could fall and make a crater near you, you could get materials out of them. Yeah, that would be neat. Oh yeah? That's cool. I gotta remember to stop at all the knowledge stones. Excuse me. Hi, Peyton Graham. Wish I knew how close I was getting to maxing out Viking words. Doesn't really show you how close you are to max. I'll be right back. I'm back. The likelihood of an asteroid hitting your ship on such a large planet is extremely low. I don't think it would ever actually happen unless they programmed it to target your ship on purpose. I hope not. I hope looting players isn't a thing. Man, 12 minutes. Sean Murray never used the term PvP. We aren't necessarily trying to encourage people to kill each other. It'll be possible to kill each other. That doesn't mean that there's going to be game systems in place that reward you for killing other players. Heck, Sea of Thieves is supposed to have PvP, but the PvP isn't rewarding at all. So if No Man's Sky isn't even supposed to have rewarding PvP, it probably won't be. No Man's Sky really isn't much at all like other survival games. So I wouldn't say comparing it to others and saying that because the survival game has something means that No Man's Sky will isn't necessarily a reliable way of predicting. Does No Man's Sky? It doesn't mimic a lot of games. It's kind of its own thing. That's one reason people have so much trouble getting into it. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Hey, Robot Boy. Thanks for coming on to my stream. It's good to see you. Do you think freighter fights will occur in PvP? I don't even like talking about PvP. Sean Murray never called it PvP. He just said it would be possible to attack other players. Everybody's just calling it PvP. They need to stop reading into it too much. So of course freighter battles are going to be possible in the game. There's definitely not going to be a separate mode called PvP where there's not going to be freighter battles. Everybody check out Robot Boy's channel. He's a really cool No Man's Sky YouTuber. Makes really high quality videos. You may have heard of him already, but if not, check him out. Cool. Yeah, pretty nice view here. I like all the floating square things. It's not very realistic, of course, but it's something. Oops. Yeah. I don't think they're going to make it so you can build base stuff everywhere, though. Some people don't like this idea, but I think it's just going to be that more than one player will be able to build your base in the same star system, and people will be able to see all of them. Although he did say we'll be able to build together, so excuse me. So probably if someone's in your squad, they'll be able to build on the same base as you. It might technically be the base of whoever owns it, but as long as they're in their squad, they'll be able to build together on your base. But when they're not in your squad, it'll just be your base and no one will be able to edit it, probably. Use oxide. I hope it'll be increased. I do not think it's possible to abolish it. You can't have unlimited storage for data on your base. Eventually it would lag you out or not be able to be saved on the share server or whatever. So there's got to be some complexity limit, but I do hope they'll increase the limit. Maybe even increase the radius of the base size so you can make a larger area of base. Oh, whoa, lucky. Got a bonus monolith. Respect sacrifice. I think the next element will be a screenshot, or I'm hoping it will be. I do not think element 6 will be a trailer like some people are saying, because we should get element 6 by the 15th, and the 15th is not time for the update yet. So I think we're gonna have it'll be something else. It won't be a trailer. And then we're going to have a climax to the Waking Titan. And so probably over the course of a week, there'll be some kind of special live stream. And then at the end of that special live stream, which will probably be the extraction event, where we extract all of the dreamers that is possible to extract. And then we'll get a trailer after the final climax, right before the 24th. So that will be the final reward for Waking Titans. So element 5 and 6 will probably be screenshots, and probably not any more concept art, probably just screenshots, maybe another audio file like we got. But I don't agree with people that are saying we're going to get a trailer from the 2 elements, because the 2 elements will be done by the 15th. Feed the beast. 24th is a Tuesday, I think, if I'm correct. Well, cinematic, it'll be higher quality. I don't think it's going to be cinematic per se, because cinematic wouldn't be actual gameplay. I think it'll be made up of gameplay footage like all the others, but I'm hoping it'll be longer and show off a lot more stuff. Because it's funny, the Foundation trailer was the longest, and then Pathfinder was a little shorter, and Atlas Rises trailer was way shorter. But I'm hopefully No Man's Sky Next is big enough that they are not going to do that. It's going to be really long. Yeah, I would follow the pattern. Hopefully it'll be longer, though. We already got a 10-second teaser trailer. We need something more than that. I think trade, if there is trade, will probably be player to player, not... Man, this is going to be a monolith I've already been to. Yep. Probably not... Probably not trading at a base. Oh man, 23 minutes? That's way too far. Let's see. This is what I'm going to do. Galactic Hub Police created some controversy among my Spacing Guild members. I don't know. If they're actually a useful thing, more power to them, but I don't think the Spacing Guild is going to do anything like that. Spacing Guild is probably going to stay an economic sort of entity. Not that we are economic right now. We're just a not-for-profit visiting service. Well, we do have our centers of excellence that people can visit and make money from. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to start trading and selling things to other players in the next update. Bye, Robot Boy. Thanks for stopping in. Where'd my ship go? It's a good thing there's an icon for your ship. I'd never be able to find it again. That's why I couldn't play with heads-up display turned off all the time. I could never find my ship again. I guess you'd learn to memorize where your ship is all the time. Alright, well, like I said, my dad's coming to visit pretty soon, so I'm going to have to cut this live stream short. I need to get ready to see him. So, I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything is going to be okay.